you've been busy though. You've been creative, staying with the flow of things. It's all still going on nicely.
Yeah, mega busy. I've just released my debut EP as a solo artist. It was on Saturday, actually came out, and it's been something that I've been working on since probably back before last summer, and it's just it's been so much fun doing it. But there's been constant setbacks, like with obviously the lockdowns and everything. But I've made it work, and it feels great to finally get it out, and I'm ready really to go back in for the next release now, to be honest.
I think that's the thing, is you get that bug, don't you? You put it out and you're like, right, now what do I do? I'll make another one. Fine.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you're a drummer as well, and I guess that must have been quite difficult and probably a little scary move to kind of come away from the kit behind at the back of the stage a little bit and go, right, I'm going to do something now. I'm going to be at the front. And
I think because I seem to pick drums up very naturally, but a few years into playing drums, I started trying to play guitar, and I've been useless at it. But it wasn't until I set myself the challenge in the lockdown when it first started, thinking, right, I'm going to play guitar every day and get better, and I have got so much better at it. But I think vocally as well, I think singing is a lot more personal than being at the back of the stage, at least to me I think it is. And it was a big hurdle when I first was posting like vocal covers on YouTube and stuff, because there was that thing of, God, like it's a new thing, but now I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable with it.
My Thoughts.
Yes.
There's a song you've got for us, Sandman. Talk us through the sort of stages of this song coming to be. Where did the idea come from?
Well, this song came from a period of time last year where it was quite difficult, and I actually first got the idea of it listening to Stand by Eminem, and this was the first song where I had real instruments in it for a change, which I think gave a feeling that couldn't be replicated by just playing like on MIDI instruments. And it was also one of the first times that I wrote a song about myself, and I kind of showed vulnerability in myself, which was surprisingly difficult. But this song's quite story driven, so the instrumental hangs back quite a lot, and it was basically just me saying that I know I can be difficult sometimes, but this, like what we've got here, just means so much to me, and just looking in thoughts that I was having of self-doubt and just vulnerability about myself, really.
It'll be a chapter that every songwriter goes through.
Yeah.
That very first song where they put themselves into the song.
Yes.
And that first time it ever happens, I'm sure, is probably terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's all really good putting it down on a bit of paper, but then when you turn it into the actual song itself, and then you share that with people, it's out there then, and that's it. So I think it's worth mentioning that it is a pretty brave thing to do, to kind of put yourself very much on the line. It's one thing to be on stage and stand in front of the stage and singing a song about anything, or you're singing a song that's personal and means something to you, that's actually from your life and your kind of feelings, takes it to a whole nother level, and that's where music connects with people. Yeah,
I feel this, I've always, in my personal life as well, I've always found it very hard to express how I'm feeling in certain times, and writing this song was one of the first times where I kind of took accountability for myself and not kind of trying to push the blame onto other people, really. And it was difficult, because a lot of the times in my songs that I was writing, I was kind of saying, oh, you're doing this kind of thing, but I had to take a step back and think, actually, what am I doing? And it was difficult, but it was a good experience, and I liked being able to make something that was initially quite sad and turn it into a very good experience and make it art, basically, in a song.
Thanks for coming on the show. It's a pleasure having you on. It's lovely to share music of all types, and I'm really glad that tonight we've done a brilliant job of kind of doing two very different genres, either end of the spectrum from each other, and even mentioned heavy metal in there as well, for good measure. Listen, have a wonderful Christmas. Keep writing, keep making music, keep sharing it with us on BBC Upload as well. Sandman, I'm going to give it to you. You please introduce your song to the county for me.
So this is My Thoughts by me, Sandman.
Absolute gentleman, mate. Thanks so much for coming on the show. Really appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
And always look after yourself. Stay safe.
Yes.
And we'll catch up soon.
Yes, definitely. 100%.
Take it easy, pal. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Have a great one. Cheers, bud.
Bye.
I'm a staying inside because I know I fucked up to treat you wrong when you should have been.